Here's one for all those Star Wars fans in your life. A darling little baby Yoda card, and it is all made with punches. So let's get started. First, I'm just going to cut out the little punch pieces. So out of, I believe this is the soft sea foam. I'm making the head out of a 1 1/4 inch circle punch. The eyes are actually going to be out of this little flower punch. The robe is 2 of this punch. And of course, the name escapes me, but it's in the book. I'll put it in the show notes. I said, but it's this one. And then the ice cream punch is what is going to make the ears. So I'm going to take this because I want it narrower. I want a kind of triangle shape, and I'm going to put this under just like this. So I'll do 2 of these out of the soft sea foam. And then out of Sahara sand. Thought it was Sahara sand. I guess I have smoky slate here, but whatever. You know, use whatever. Petal pink. Kind of doesn't matter. I'm going to do smaller ones for the inside. Isn't this fun, just to do up some punches and then make something really cute out of them? Okay, so to make the face, I took for the eyes, I took a scissors and I just cut around. That's kind of like the shape of these to be the eyes. Instead of, you could use a small circle punch. I just chose to do this because it gave a little different shape than just a circle. But the idea behind punch art, is to use what you have on hand. So it doesn't matter if you don't have the exact same things. Look at what you do have and then decide what you could do with it. The reason I cut these out and colored them is I wanted a little white in the eyes and I didn't want to deal with doing anything smaller. So I'm just coloring these in. I could also use a black, let's say if I used a black circle punch or a black one of these and a white, punched a little hole in and then put the white behind it. That would work too. Crafting is full of possibilities. And no, this will be fun. I'll show you how I did the words. I took the "May the Force be with you" and we changed it to "May the Love be with you." So this would be great for Valentine's, birthdays, any occasion at all. So here is how I did the eyes. Then just layered these on, and you see I can just layer them. I'll do a couple of these. I don't tend to do the whole card on video, just the main parts. So we just kind of keep it short. But to see how I'm just going to layer these, so I'll do that part. And then I will, I'll put that under, and I will do this part. So then, if I put glue dots on these ends, and of course I could snip this off since I don't need all that on, but it just shows how you just kind of adapt this, and then you just put the ears on wherever you want them to be. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and build that. Build this one. Put my eyes on. Okay. So then go, oh yeah, oh, that's a good job. Okay, but we'll fix that when it comes on. Okay, now for doing the robe, I'm taking 2 of these. And the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to make this be the collar of the robe. I'm hand cutting these, partly on purpose. You could use a thing, but it's like it's a robe, so it's meant to kind of flow a little bit. And then I didn't want that little blip there, so I'm just going to cut that off. So there becomes the collar. And then for this, I want one side smaller. I'm just going to cut a couple of these out, and then this is how I'm going to arrange it. This one's going to go over because this is where the hearts, there's a hand under there. Believe me, you just can't see it. And so I'm just going to arrange these so that they fit. Now, as you're looking at this, you know, think of other punches you could do a similar thing with. It'll just change it up a little bit, and I think it just makes a fun little robe. So to assemble this, I'll put a couple of glue dots on this one, and then just connect these exactly where I want them to be. Which that so it goes down. Okay. So here is my robe. I'm going to tuck my flowers in before I add it. And you'll notice, because this is already a little thicker, I put this flat on the card. This one I popped up with dimensionals at the bottom so that it stays, and then it just has glue dots up here so that it kind of stays up a little bit. Then we get to the words. So how do you find words? Now, of course, you could hand letter. You could, you know, this has been traditional. I remember when I was young cutting words out of magazines. We don't have so many magazines anymore, just thinking of that, but any printed materials, you can cut words out. But of course, I'm using different stamps. So these are the stamps that I cut out to use. So that you are loved is from the good man. And of course, again, you're just looking at what you have. These two middle ones are for a wish for everything. And then to be your friend is to a wild rose. And then you can just see I fussy cut these out. Isn't that awesome? So here we have, oh, and I didn't want loved, so I cut off the D. So I have love. Then I have may the. I always think of, when I look at cards like this, I always think of, you just know who this card is for. And it's really fun when you can use somebody's interest. So may the love, and here's my B. And I'm also using the U from here. I know I have it other places, but I liked it a little bigger. So I cut off the your, turned it into U. Cut these apart. So may the love be. And then I just need the width. So the width is coming out of this one. Oh, I didn't even need this one. I guess that was just an extra. As I was playing around. Okay, so may the love be with you. So how is that for just a fun card? So who would you send this card to? And punch art, just enjoy it, makes things fun. Thanks.